Yo, yo, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to another video of yours truly, Freddie Banks. Welcome to my channel. Hope everybody's well. Hope everybody's safe. Hope everybody's having a great day. I'm here doing my first product overview, review, first impressions, or whatever you want to call it. Either way, it's my first rodeo with that. And I'm excited to finally get my hands on this device. I've been eyeing it for a long time. I've been seeing it around for a long time. It's not new, but it's new to me. So I'm actually here to introduce and discuss this new product that I finally got. This is the Radial Key Largo Keyboard Mixer. But not only is it a mixer, but it's a mixer, it's a direct box, it is an audio interface, all put in one. And just off bat with it, I think that's a very vital thing to have, especially for keyboard players. Like, it's very versatile in its role and its purpose. So I'm going to actually unbox it in just a second, but I'm really excited about it. I've been seeing it around, and I really feel like, just off top, it's a very worthy investment for keyboard players alike. If you are more in the studio, or even if you're a live musician, either way, it's really built to handle it all. So without any further ado, let's get into it, right? All right, so unboxing, it comes shipped with, of course, the manual. I mean, you gotta have that. That's important for any product that you buy. Then actually, here we have the device itself. This is the Radial Key Largo. Comes plastic wrapped, very solid. First impressions, very solid build quality. If you're familiar with any Radial products like the direct boxes or anything like that, you already know Radial makes quality, sturdy, strong equipment. There's no gimmicky, cheap parts to it. Very solid build, very sturdy weight. It's not going to blow away in the wind, or if somebody knocks it over, it's not going to come crashing down. It's built to last. So that's already a good thing, right? All right, so here it is. Let's get a better look at it, because I know you guys didn't come to, play with plastic. This is, okay, yeah, first impressions, solid. This is very solid, very clean. Take a look at that. Very solid, very clean. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. So on top, you see that this is the main interface. This is the front interface of it. And you have essentially 3 stereo inputs for your devices. So for me, this would be stereo input 1 would be my Nord Electro. Stereo input 2 would be my Roland Gaia. And then I have another stereo input, which could be either another keyboard, or if you have a keyboard rack, like a motif rack or whatever sound module, Roland Integra, just to throw some ideas out there. You can connect that stereo left and right. And then you also have send effects for effects unit. If you have an outboard piece of gear, reverb like a Big Sky or anything of that nature, you can have that connected on the send and receive effects channel over here. You have also your outputs. So now you have your line monitor outputs away, that's separate from front of stage if you want your own monitor mix for your keyboards and for your rig. And then you also have the main outputs left and right that'll be sent to front of house with XLRs. And the great thing that I like about the output section, each of them have their own ground lift settings, so that with any issues that may come about in the live or studio set atmosphere, you have your own ground and lift settings, so that you don't get any ground humming, no noise issues or anything like that. You just have great quality sound. And of course, you can control the parameters of your mix with these knobs for every channel. So you have your channel mixes, and then you also have effects levels for each of those channels. So whatever effects you have plugged here, you can control the volume of that, and then also control how much of that you're sending for each channel. Also, with the effects, you have this switch here that you can press in and press out. So From my research, what this means is if it's pressed in and it's low, that means that it's being ran in mono. But if you press it again and it's protruding higher, that means that the effects are ran in stereo, which is a great option to have. Also, the other switch on the other side actually functions as a sustain pedal. Keyboard players, you already know, if you forget your sustain pedal, it's not going to be such a great day. But this actually functions as a sustain pedal. So on the other side of the panel, you actually have MIDI in and MIDI out, and that actually helps with this other function that I failed to mention previously. It actually has USB. So you have your 3 stereo channels, you have effects, and then you also have USB as an interface. So let's say you have your 3 keyboards or your instrument rack, and you have your effects, but if you have a virtual instrument in Logic or Mainstage or Contact or anything like that you want to use as a part of your performance, go ahead and plug that in with USB and your MIDI, and then you can turn up the volume of that as well. So you have a huge wall of sound for keyboard players. I think that's really great. I'm already sold just off of that. So on the back panel, you also have a USB Type 2 connector. This is what you're going to connect to use the audio interface function of it. And you also have a 15-volt DC adapter which powers the whole unit. First impressions, very solid, a good weight to it, and it's a very small footprint. So it's not going to take up a lot of space, it's not going to clutter your rig or anything like that. So in a real scenario, what I would do is actually place it maybe on the side of my Nord Electro. Let's see if I can do that. And I can, yes. So it doesn't take up a lot of space at all, and it's very functional. I think this is a very vital part to any keyboard player's rig. I think it's a very worthy buy. But then let's make sure that we didn't forget anything in the box. So let's see what else it comes with. Okay, you got some Radial stickers here. Maybe some stickers you want to put on your gear, I don't know. And now this is the final box that comes in the package, and we're going to see what that entails, which I'm pretty sure I already know, but let's be sure, right? So now it also comes with, some adapters. So whatever part of the world you're in, you have the appropriate connections with it, because the more you travel, the more you see that adapters are different. You know that, of course. And then you have the power adapter. This is the power adapter. Again, it's a 15-volt DC adapter that powers it, and it connects on the back like so. Plugs right in. It also has a little loop that you can connect it through so that nobody trips over it and snatches out your power mid-song right before your keyboard solo, and you just get embarrassed and you get laughed at and all that. And then also, before I forget, what happens is if you use a switch, you have a switch inside on the panels, these little small switches, and what happens is you can assign it to whether it's going to be for recording as an audio interface in record mode, and then you flip the switch back on the inside of it to actually put it back in live mode for your gigs. So that's really how this thing is made to function. So overall, my takeaway so far with this overview, I think this is a very worthy purchase. I really feel like it was well worth it. I'm excited to use it. I actually have a gig coming up next week where I'm going to use it for the first time in a live setting. And I am going to also give a follow-up video probably just to give my thoughts after putting it to use. But already I'm excited to have it. I've been eyeing it for a long time. I've been wanting it, and now I finally have it. So if you like this so far from what we've discussed, or if I didn't mention anything that you may have been looking forward to hearing, if you have experience with this and maybe you want to tell me something I failed to mention, let me know. I'm open to that. Drop a comment and let me know what you think about the Radial Key Largo. If you've been using it for the studio, if you've been using it live, let me know your thoughts. Let me know your experience. I want to hear from you. And then also in the comments, just for the fun of it, let me know where you're watching from, what part of the world you're in. I'm in Illinois in the Midwest with our bipolar weather. And yeah, this is a great product. I'm excited to use it. And thank you for watching. If you don't mind, give this a like, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to this channel and turn on your notifications so that you won't miss another product review. And from there, we're going to keep rocking out. Okay? So thanks again for watching. I hope you have a great day. Take care of yourselves. Be blessed.